Thanks, everyone, for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. Hi, everyone. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The forwards, it's Markkanen and Collins. George out there with MP. And it's Kessler in at the 5. And for Memphis, Jackson Jr. and Adams guard the paint together. Morant and Smart in the backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 3. Still very early in the regular season. But Grant, what's the most important thing coaches are working on at this stage?
You know, at this point, it's all about really just getting your rotation set. Finding which guys work best together. You know, you have to figure out how to maximize the talent you have.
And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Morant against George. Jackson outside. Counted from distance.
There is the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
Now here's MP. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. On the drive, Smart. Pass to Jackson. Kicks it out to Smart from the arc. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
George finds MP. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Williams passes to Smart. To the inside. The rebound by the Jazz.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Marcus Smart traded last summer, Grant, bringing his defense to Memphis now.
Yeah, Smart was such a fixture for the Celtics for so long. But the way he plays should fit perfectly with Memphis. A great addition for the Grizzlies.
Collins getting in there, forcing the basket.
Here's Smart. He picked up 10 in his last game. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. The 11-footer. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
MP with it. Jackson in his pocket. Collins passes to MP. Collins with a screen on Jackson. Pass to George. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wilson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
You get the sense that guys on this team really like playing with MP. Just such a high IQ player.
And Grant, just the other day, MP recorded the first triple-double of his career.
Yeah, he put on quite the display, B.A., doing everything he could for his team. MP is extremely talented. I'll go out on a limb and say that won't be the last triple-double of his career.
Morant finds Adams. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Collins. MP outside. And he lobs it up, and then it's Collins with the dunk.
Oh, a tremendous leader. MP is always looking to get his teammates involved out there.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Adams. Here's Smart. Into the lane. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on MP.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
A few teams in the NBA take on the identity of their city. None more than the Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh, so true. I mean, grit and grind is a way of life in Memphis, and the team embraces that mantra, playing with a swagger.
Tillman's checked in for Memphis. Clark comes in for Jackson.
And you see the soft hands for the catch. Then Collins with the smooth finish.
1:57 left to play in the first quarter. Clark with a screen on George. Morant, the pass to Clark. Here's Tillman. Outside, Williams. Pass to Clark. Smart with the ball. Outside, Williams from behind the arc. The rebound by MP. Utah trailing here. And there's the drive. And MP throws it down.
All he needed was a little daylight. It is all MP right now.
Morant looking around. Clark with a screen on George. Kicks it out to Smart. Takes the three. Utah with the rebound. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies. Came away with a win.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
And so Smart will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. Pass to Tillman. And here's Morant. With to Mark. Collins with the rebound. MP outside. Kessler a screen. MP drives in. Kicks it to George. Marketed from long range. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Tillman passes to Smart. Can't hit from in close. The Jazz have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Collins with a screen on Morant. And he's going for the oop here. And Collins with the slam.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins, a high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
Outside Morant. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Jazz up by 7. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
Right now is their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Jaren Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Roddy in at the small forward position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Kennard, averaging around 6 a game. And the basket by Clark.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
MP inside. Goes back up. Muscling it home. MP.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Rose right side. Pass to Jackson. Takes a 3. The rebound by MP. MP's got 4 rebounds now. MP drives in. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Clark. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Clark's got 4 points this quarter.
The speed of Derrick Rose off pick and rolls is an issue for the defense. Nice job by him coming off and finding his guy.
Timeout called the Jazz. A different look for Utah. John Collins comes in for MP. And it's George in for Horton Tucker. Substitution here for Memphis. Adams checked in for Jackson. Williams comes in for Roddy. Marcus Smart's checked in for Kennard. And it's Morant in for Rose. Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. MP comes in for Markkanen. Utah has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Collins with a screen on Williams. Wilson passes to Collins. Hammers the lob through.
Every season, Collins has a few games where he puts up huge numbers. This is one of those nights.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Memphis has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Clark with a screen on George. Down low. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA...
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Back to Morant. 5 to shoot. Here's the teardrop. The electric Ja Morant.
There's a fearless side to Ja Morant, even amongst the trees.
It had been a long time since Murray State had produced an NBA star. Ja Morant changed that narrative.
BA, he certainly did. He's now the highest average scorer in the NBA out of Murray State. This dude is an animal, a walking bucket, if you will.
Smart passes to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
A great decision from Smart. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
George against Morant. George passes to MP. And he drives in. MP goes strong to the rack.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
Markkanen's checked in for Utah.
At the line for one.
Free throw good, MP.
Yeah, what you like about MP is how hard he worked to put himself in a position for success.
George against Morant. Clark with a screen on George. Morant, the pass to Clark. Rebound, Utah. Collins has got 4 rebounds now.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
And stolen by Morant. .24 seconds left in the second. Outside, Williams. Three-pointer off the mark. The Jazz have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Here's Wilson. Whoa, MP getting out in front on the break.
Oh, I love the way MP got out in transition to get that finish.
From deep, Morant. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. MP getting it done for the Utah Jazz. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Utah Jazz.
It just kind of looks like they can do anything they want on the offensive end. And I think it's because they identified the matchups they wanted to exploit, and the other team hasn't adjusted, at least not effectively.
Yeah, smart approach coming into this game, and it's paying off. And switching things up just a bit, let's look ahead at the upcoming schedule.
And that game against the Warriors, I expect it to be back and forth. I mean, they're pretty evenly matched. Who can execute down the stretch is going to be the one who gets the W.
If that's the case, buckle your seatbelts, everybody. Here we go. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Kicking off the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. Collins and Kessler playing up front. MP is out there with George, and it's Markkanen in at the 3. Here's Smart. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Pass to MP. Collins with a screen on Smart. And there's the lob, and Collins with the slam.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. And Memphis shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, durability is a focus for Ja Morant. He said, quote, "The number one thing is being available, working on my body to get stronger, and on the court being way more consistent with my shooting so I don't have to go back to the rack, absorb all that contact, and hit the floor every single time." Ryan?
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you, Allie.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
MP against Smart.
There's an example of MP making everyone around him better.
For Memphis, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. George against Morant. Smart for 3. Good, and the setup by Morant. Smart's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
And when you're looking for guys with MVP traits, Smitty, the light really shines on Ja Morant.
It does, B.A. Like all the great ones do, Ja can completely take over a game. Elite skills, elite athleticism. He's got a sixth sense for this game.
Morant, the pass to Adams. And here's Jackson. Collins defending. Kicks it out to Smart. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Jazz. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Smart against MP. And he's going for the lob!
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Smart outside. Morant with a screen on MP. Outside for Morant. No good on the 3.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Tipped away, and so the ball out of bounds. Smart touched it last. And here in the first half of December, a look at the most recent power rankings. Hey, some intriguing stories. Taking a look at the Nuggets, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the Jazz, they've definitely made a statement here in the early going, outpacing some teams that were projected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with honor.
Clark is checked in for Memphis. Clarkson's checked in for Utah. 1:58 left to play in the 3rd. And the 3-pointer goes.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Morant against George. Outside Morant. Clark with a screen on George. Morant, the pass to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Coming off the pick, Morant looks to pass, and he is precise with the location.
MP, a screen on Morant. Pass to MP. Throws it up high.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Memphis has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Smart against Clarkson. Smart passes to Clark. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
MP outside. Collins with a screen on Williams. Pass to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Terrific move by Collins, an emerging big man who's still reaching his potential.
46 seconds left in the third quarter. Morant against George. Morant, the pass to Adams. Back to Morant. Now here's Clark. Clock at 6. Here's Adams. He's covered by Kessler. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The height and the reach. That makes Jackson practically unstoppable.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's MP. Give him 20. Markkanen, the pass to MP. Markkanen with a screen on Morant. And he lobs it up to the rim.
One of the surprises with Markkanen is how physical he can be. He's willing to mix it up.
A deep 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Utah, up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Well, the Grizzlies shooting at about 44% so far. Brandon Clark out there with Jackson. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Roddy in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Utah's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. MP drives in. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And the work that MP puts in, it shines through during every hoop he makes.
Kennard passes to Clark. Back to Kennard. The 3 ball. Sinks it from distance. Kennard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Utah calls time here. The Jazz making a switch here. Abaji's checked in. And let's take a look at some of the players we expect to participate in this year's dunk contest. Always an exciting event.
Yeah, year after year, these guys find new ways to innovate and stun the judges. It's remarkable stuff.
You look at MP. If he can keep raking in the votes and hold on to his number 4 spot, he'll make the cut for the contest for sure.
This attack is just so much harder to defend.
So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Steven Adams checked in for Clark. Williams comes in for Roddy. Marcus Smart's checked in for Kennard. And it's Ja Morant in for Rose. And Utah with a change here too. MP's checked in. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Olynyk with a screen on Williams. Wilson passes to Abaji. Well, Grant, you had to guard some of the greats in your career, including Jordan and Kobe, LeBron, who was the toughest to cover?
Well, for the record, I didn't really like guarding any of them, if I'm being honest. But no one, in my opinion, tops Michael Jordan. Of course, I had to guard Kobe the most, and he was very relentless, had no weaknesses. And, you know, I was in my late 30s on one ankle, but who's counting?
The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Pass to Jackson. Smart outside. It's stolen by Clarkson. On the wing, MP. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Pass to Adams. Here's Morant. Can they get it? Rebound by Olynyk.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Here's Morant. .152 left in the fourth quarter here. Jackson can't get it to go.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
From deep, MP. Grizzlies with the rebound. Smart finds Jackson. Jackson the screen. Here's Morant. Wilson grabs the board. MP's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Jazz.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And this is how they wanted to finish off this season series, with a win and evening it up at 2 games apiece.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
And I love how active he was on the glass. Not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards.
And Grant, in league news, how about your former coach? Coach K taking on an advisory role with the NBA.
Well, BA, tremendous experience and leadership from that man. 4 decades at the college level, the men's national team. I mean, the league recruiting a blue chipper if there ever was one. Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on it.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Smart looking around. Back to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to get it going. And then Morant with the jam!
Stop it, Ja. He's putting on a show.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. It's been all Jazz. MP with it, guarded by Morant. Morant against MP. There's the drive. Pass to Olynyk. Kicks it out to MP. From downtown. That one is off. And so it's Memphis with it. Here's Morant. And here is Williams. Now Adams. No good. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.